Welcome to the Lost Lives Count, where we tally up victims in horror movies, anime, TV shows, episodes that normally don't show kills but have a horror element, horror action flicks, music videos, and beyond. Which I mean beyond, I mean YouTube videos. I am your host, William Crowley, aka Nexus. I'm your host that normally don't live in New Orleans. We're back with the Hatchet franchise with Hatchet II, released in 2010. Honestly, this film is back with Victor Crowley, who actually played by Kane Hodder. And also Reverend Zombie, who played by the late Tony motherfucking Todd. Sorry, YouTube, I actually have to do this. But Adam Green actually did the sequel. He did the survival horror Frozen. He actually also did Charmel, a horror comedy anthology. He did another anthology, Spiral. He also did the straightforward video of Victor Crowley. He actually did not do the sequel, Hatchet III. He will actually do Victor Crowley for the final installment. Too bad, because Victor... This is actually Victor's origin story. Hatchet II released with Mary Dunson, with her bloodline dark legacy. Honestly, she actually possessed to hunt the killer behind the mask is Kane Hodder, who actually played Jason Voorhees from Friday the 13th. Honestly, Victor is actually 6'14", and this would be a warning. The kills are really graphic in the movie, so if you actually watch it, please beware. Opposed to Gravity, Reverend Zombie brought to life by to Anthony Todd or Tony Todd. By Tony Todd. Honestly, Tony Todd actually have a gravelly voice because he actually played as Candyman. He also played as William Bloodworth in Final Destination films. In Hatchet II, Reverend Zombie miskid with law and dared to the Bayou Horrors. But now, how many lives lost did Victor Crowley claim in the sequel? Let's find out and get to the lives lost. The movie begins with Dark Sky Films and Airy Scope Pictures. Mary Beth was being strangled by Victor from the first movie. She actually got stabbed his eye, so she actually swam off. She got spooked by Jack Cracker, who actually told that her father and brother got killed by Victor Crowley, Gator Hunter. Everybody not know, but it's actually her last name is Samson Kid. Durston Simpson, and he actually freaks out. He actually told her to go as Reverend Zombie. The fisherman hauls. Go ahead and watch Tonight Hall, which is a corn video. The cameraman have every girl, even a 14-year-old girl. Why? It actually Creek might be Victor Crowley, and it is. He actually ripped his attempted cell. He tried to escape, drag him back, and strangle Jack Cracker. Honestly, all gore effects were practical, no CGI. Film was during 2010. BJ McDonald was served as camera operator until, but later directed Hatchet III. The primary location was in Honey Swamp, Louisiana. Additional to New Louisiana, some scenes were filmed in Santa Carla and Hollywood, California, and the swamp location became the iconic. And the special effects, John Carbucci, who would pass away in 2019, who actually created the mold of Kane's head, live cast to actually the deformed head of Victor, and also it actually made sense because Kane Hodder actually is 6'4", so it make before makeup and royal. Honestly, Daniel Harris, who actually played Mary Beth, is horror royalty, who actually played Tamara Philman, best known as she also Jamie Lloyd in Halloween 4 and 5, a child actress. Also, she Eddie Backett in Rob Zombie's Halloween. And 100 horror credits like Urban Myth, Stake Island, and No See Evil. She also a screen queen who actually transitioned from child horror roles to adult final girls. Victor Crowley. We actually already know Victor Crowley. He is a stuntman who actually in Friday the 13th since part 3, and he actually been in the franchise ever since. His last appearance in Jason Goes to Hell. And the Dark Sky and Picture present a flashing title card. And we actually see a guy puking, and Minecraft, at the end of Minecraft, is Reverend Zombie's voodoo shop. Mary Beth, I need to talk to him about how everyone that is on that tour was actually dead on Honey Island Swamp. And Victor killed everyone, and she actually told the Simpson Dunson, her father, who actually done something. The story of Victor Crowley. Okay, he is the thing. Let's see. Thomas Crowley married his wife Cheyenne Crowley. Cheyenne Crowley was with cancer, and Thomas actually no, she was good dead, but she was actually cheating on her, have an affair with each other. But honestly, she was good dead. Honestly, he. But honestly, before she died, she placed a curse on them. Then she actually died at 17 minutes and 33 seconds of cancer. Then the birth. Then we actually meet the birth of Victor. But honestly, the birth of Victor, everything became a disturbance. Even his birth, um, most of everything turned to death. When he was born, Lena died of a heart attack after seeing Victor Crowley, her baby, at 18 minutes and 36 seconds. Honestly, both their deaths were tragic. But after the death of Victor, he actually had to place his son away because he doesn't want people to know. Then when her father burned him and killed him, which I can't count because I already counted him in the original Hatchet. And I can't count Thomas because I already count him in the original Hatchet. So he actually a couple years he actually come back and killed two hunters, one off screen and one with an axe. It actually tell a backstory that one is off screen and a quick back screen death. And also it reinforced with Honey Island Swamp. One gator hunter got his jaw ripped off at 21 minutes and 4 seconds. One hunter got his face sliced in half at 21 minutes and 23 seconds. A second one got got the hatchet in the mouth at 21 minutes and 25 seconds. what does Mary Beth's father have to do with Victor? He actually murdered Victor. He not told. Honestly, Justin told that Sean never come back and he actually not dead, so it's hard to face Victor and it's actually a bad deal. It will kill him and it actually time for honestly a condition to meet Uncle Bob, at which Justin did bring. Honestly, the all three deaths you put practical effects, no CGI. The jaw rip used a brickway with tubes. The face used a slide tech that separate the mechanism, and the hatchet actually go through a big mouth. Tony Todd was actually played by none other than the Candyman himself, and Final Destination Willie Bloodworth, and Night of the Living Dead, and 100 films and TV shows, but he's actually passed away. Rest in peace. Tom Holland played Uncle Bob. He actually did Fright Night and Psycho. And the rest is Trent, who actually did Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Adrian Bro, who actually did Single and You're Next. Alexis, who actually had Comic Relief. Cleus, who actually just did this movie. Chad, who had part of the do. And the Captain Dunn, who actually a comedian and actor. Rick Callum, who actually a stunt performer, who did a double duty as an actor. And John Nicole Burry, who actually is an FX legend and cameo as Reverend Zombie. He actually been lying, and Mary Beth is shower. It's actually Uncle Bob. He said Reverend Zombie real name is actually Clive Washington. Now he actually is lying, and he actually forbid her to actually attend. She actually want to bring him. He actually didn't want to go alone, but she actually broke the promise because she actually said don't go. He actually said don't go, and we actually meet the other hunters. Trent, Chad, Cletus, Avery, John, Vernon, Justin, and Layton. I say Justin used the funny accent. Trent did say drop it. And what happened is it's a boat retrieval mission and a hunt. They want Reverend Zombie want them to retrieve a boat, but for addition, head of Victor Crowley, Everybody want to love you, but Victor, but everybody go. And Chad actually asked Lathan, who is Victor, but he actually said about Jason Voorhees. He actually liked Victor. And also, Chad actually said about Glenn Echo, who actually about Leslie Vernon. Hey! The mask behind Leslie Vernon! Which I will actually be covering soon if anybody will boost the like of the video. He want the head to Victor Crowley. Now the two bones Justin carries carrying about the people clears both with Chad Avery and clears his boat to hook up with who? Honestly, he wants to hook up with Avery and Vernon sing the chicken and biscuits and gravy song. Reverend Zombie wants safety in numbers, and the boat sunk and disappeared, and Vernon said like the Blair Witch, and the dude is thick of death, and what actually happened. And they actually hunt, and they're going to do a just what you ever do, don't split up, and they did. Just pay their debts, and it's like the Sci-Fi Channel, which the Sci-Fi Channel have movies to kill, like I counted Red Clover. She doesn't know where to go. They're all want to a split up now. Layton and Avery go together, then John and Vernon, then Charlie clears everybody team up. Vernon scared John, clears a shot in the water for gator hunted in the water. And he lighted a cigarette, and he said that Victor Crowley, and they said Chad actually. Now Victor come out and Chad go on the count because Victor bashed his mouth with his hatchet 16 times at 53 minutes and 45 seconds. The hatchet was used by a dummy that pre-scored jaw. Kane Hodder performed all 16 strikes himself and the brutality. The exercise was actually a great homage to Friday the 13th. It was overkill. Trent, Mary Beth, and Reverend Zombie, Justin, Uncle Bob, are looking for the victims. Are house house of victims, and Reverend Zombie want Uncle Bob out to. Honestly, they want to kill. He want to kill Uncle Bob, all of them, and because he wants Victor to go on peace, and Simpson during Crowley murder, please want to return the boat. He started up. He threw him in, and Victor shredded his face with the boat propeller at 57 minutes and 19 seconds. The propeller kill was a full-size rig. The dummy head was created for the shred effects. It was a real boat saw that with a meat grinder. The propeller became a fan favorite. Valid use a swamp environment as a weapon. He put him in the water. Every Layton is that Victor get the guns. Honestly, Layton failed his driver test, and Avery actually already know, and it's sexy time. And Mary Beth found the shed and nothing in there, and she actually looked devastated. They look in the house, and Justin want to yell for Sean, and honestly, Avery and the whoop, and honestly, Avery and Layton have been doing dirty talk and Whoopi in. Avery said, "Do you love me?" And Layton said yes, but and at 1 hour, 1 minute and 49 seconds, Victor cut his head off, decapitated him. But what is fucking funny is his body is still fucking her. And she didn't even notice. Then Avery got stabbed in the crotch and pierced through with her hatchet, with Victor's hatchet. And she spurted blood at 1 hour, 2 minutes, and 20 seconds. Honestly, the headless dummy was pre-piston, and it was replaced. And honestly, the crotch was rigged with a under bed bottom, and for it, the surgeon, the Reverend Zombie, shut the door, and Victor, he honestly, Victor Gray killed us all because they actually hear the noise and chainsaw. Justin find it and Reverend Zombie's lying here. And they actually shot him, and John and Vernon go on the count, split in half by a chainsaw. 1 hour, 6 minutes, and 30 seconds. The two dummy that pre-spit and rig. But they actually used 6 gallons of blood and caught it done improvise terrified whimpering right before. And the double kill of Victor raw power. Justin pissed his pants and scoping out and Mary actually has to hide and say I want to die. And she actually says she wants Crowley to die. Just as knows that the curse will be honestly. So that's why Justin trap with Victor. He actually heard and he actually hide in the closet with Spyro and Victor. He actually run and he actually he got scraped by a sandblaster at 1 hour, 12 minutes, and 45 seconds. And blood splurt everywhere. A belt sander killed, used a modified prop sander, like a foam sander. Perry used a prosthetic chest filled with. Honestly, it used a prosthetic head that filled with and it actually showed his brain. He actually shut the door and Trent got curb stomped after the Reverend Zombie left. But Uncle Bob too. At 1 hour, 15 minutes, and 35. Trent got curb stomped by Victor and partially decapitated. He was still blinking. The dummy was partially in the prosthetic. And both actors were authenticity, and the still alive was still blinking and prolonged, and still haven't died, and Victor ultimate death that do, and Victor me Bob and fight time, and Uncle Bob is gone now because he got dismembered at 1 hour 16 minutes and 47 seconds off screen. But he's not even Mary Beth's brother, father's brother, because Reverend Zombie didn't know that her dad's brother died of cancer. Bob is her daddy's best friend. Her now Victor cut it into Reverend Zombie. and he crawled away, and he got skinned alive at 1 hour, 20 minutes, and 16 seconds. He got, now it's beat up time. Mary Beth beat up Victor 17 times at 1 hour, 20 minutes, and 51 seconds. Actually, it will be 54 seconds because she actually come back with a shotgun and shot him to death. And the movie ends. Holland actually exists into off-screen death to a classic horror. Todd wore a prosthetic suit that 6 hours at the wet muscle, and he was crawling on the floor. Honestly, the Abyss, and then the film insurance on the sequel, and Harris performed is the film MPA battle on the final death. The Reverend Zombie skin required multiple edits. Lives Lost did the sequel have? Let's find out and get to the numbers. I got kills on the other side. I got kills on the other side. Let's get to the numbers. "17 people lost their lives in Hatchet II. 14 males and 3 females. Honestly, this is 14 males is more males than females. Given me the first ever more males than females ratio, we're running time of 89 minutes. We get a ratio of 0.19 lives lost minutes. With the great acts of execution, we give it to Clyde Washington or Reverend Zombie. Honestly, he was skinned alive by Victor Crowley. Honestly, Tony Todd was... Honestly, he was actually cut in half, and he was... But Tony Todd actually wore a multi-layered suit that is silicone for 6 hours, and blood created muscle effects, best effects, but I actually have to give the death to the late Tony Todd. Rest in peace, man. The Whippy axe goes to... There was a lot of great auctions for the great acts of execution, but this one actually is awesome. So the Whippy axe go to Uncle Bob. We actually did not see his death because he was dismembered, but it was off screen. But Tom Holland, who actually played Uncle Bob, was the legendary director of Fright Night, who actually also did the other Psycho, and this death was off screen as a tribute of his classic horror. Imagine his worst possibility. That's it. I will actually do Blood Rage for Thanksgiving. And stay tuned. I am William Prouty, aka Nexus. This has been the Lives Lost Count. See ya.